Teddy McPherson leads the championship, starts on pole. Harris in second, Tommy Brown third in championship order. Folly, Hands and Babu make the grid, and we are off and running. And what a start from Caden Harris through the middle. Has he got enough though to go ahead into turn one? I think he does. What about McPherson though? McPherson needs to stay ahead of all the rest if he can do, but Tommy Brown needs a result here this weekend to ignite his championship push. As I was saying a few moments ago, they will have to go through the Joker. They do have to do a Joker lap here. It's a 6-lap final in the juniors with one tour through the Joker. And at the moment, Caden Harris has got the advantage over them all. Caden Harris leads the way, Teddy McPherson second, Tommy Brown third, and it is Harrison Foley in P4. Will Hands and Cheche Babu make up the final 6 cars here. Let's have a look at the back of the shot. Who's gone through? And it is Hands ahead of Babu, who I believe has gone in and out of the Joker, although I can't see Babu in the shot at all, so maybe he has stopped somewhere on track. There's no sign of him on the lap, so it looks like Cheche Babu may have had to pull off to the side, but is this man leading the way? Caden Harris second in the championship to Teddy McPherson, but equal on points going in. Oh, there is Cheche Babu. He has actually got back on track and still going. Caden Harris 3 points behind Teddy McPherson in the championship. They came in on equal points. If it stays like this, they will leave on equal points. No dropped scores in the juniors this year. So whatever you earn, well, that's whatever you're going to get. Tommy Brown needs to work his way up the order. And he's figuring out what to do. Misses the apex just there as he tries a slightly different line through the wet stuff. But Hansen's, the right-hander, just dancing his way through, keeping that car as neat as he can. Is Caden Harris starting to feel the pressure, I'm sure, as into the Joker goes McPherson. It was a bit untidy as he went in there, but he goes through, and Tommy Brown goes into the Joker as well. Strange decision there for Tommy Brown. I thought he'd stay out and try and get some clean air to drive into. Maybe put in a really fast lap and go to Joker next time out. It is a 6-lapper, remember, on lap 3 of 6, halfway point of the race. Caden Harris leads. Teddy McPherson in P2 has jokered. Tommy Brown in P3 has jokered. Harrison Foley here at the moment goes through, but still needs to joker. That's how he's worked his way up into P2 at the moment, Harrison Foley. So Caden Harris in P1 and Harrison Foley in P2 both need to joker. We're looking at P2 right now. The 273 Harrison Foley. Harrison Foley trying to go through. Will he joker at this stage? Well, there's been a bit of a collision there with the tyre stack, so forcing a slightly different issue. And Harrison Foley goes into the Joker. I'm pretty sure he's going to come out in P4 though, as through goes Brown. And yes, he has indeed finished ahead, or come ahead of Harrison Foley, who's at the back of the shot there. But what about our race leader? Well, Caden Harris is there right now, so he must have been in and out of the Joker, given the gap has come down from 6.1 seconds to about half a second. And around they go. Looks to me like Caden Harris has a problem. Or maybe it's just a juddering camera, because Caden Harris was caught, wasn't he, there? And it was Teddy McPherson who gets his way through, and this has a major impact in the championship. So McPherson just got a better exit around Senna's. It was hard to see what was going on with the juddering camera, but that's exactly what it was, a better exit for McPherson on the inside, and he's jumped his way back into the race lead. Lap 5 of 6. Keep it clean, McPherson, and you'll leave Pembrey with the overall championship lead. 3 points currently at the moment. It will extend it to 6 points if it stays like this, but Harris is going to do all he can, dancing all over the back, putting the pressure on Teddy McPherson. This is all about the championship for these two. Tommy Brown is in P3, and P3 is where he is in the championship, and he's dropping further and further back as the rounds go on, as these two battle it out for the crown at the moment. And Caden Harris was dropped back just there around Hansen's, around this tight hairpin, the Carter's hairpin. I think it might end this way, don't you? Teddy McPherson. Oh, Harris running a little bit wide just there, kicking up a bit of muck off the side of his car, and a bit of collision between Cheche Ababu and Will Hands. But I think it's okay, because the race will end at this point here as McPherson goes round on his final time around Senna's, punches the air, hand waving at the cockpit, so happy. He knows what that means for the championship, Teddy McPherson. 3 victories for him this season, 3 second places from McPherson this season, and he has now got the outright lead in the championship as he leaves the double header here at Pembrey. Tommy Brown taking that 3rd position, Harrison Foley in P4. Well, that's very, very important when it comes down to the championship. I'm sure connotations of 2nd place for Caden Harris, well, they all know what it means. They've got a few more rounds to go this season, of course they do.